Wow. Yeah, I can't get this thing to work. Sad. Also, running into a ton of other problems, but whatever. Away. Away. Such is life. This one should work? Yes. Okay. Anyway. Alright, I can do the thing. Where am I? Do I need to kill Merville? I do need to kill Merville. That is what I do. Should be easy. I have a level 20 something, 26 mercenary helping me out. Shouldn't take long. That's dead end. Then? No? Ooh, this is the right way. I need to get more, I need more chaos. Otherwise I won't be able to afford my, skill that I want.
Another pig without a pet.
What do you have?
You're expecting mercy. You haven't met a Caton before.
I don't care about anything you've got. Is this the right way? No. No, it's not. Of course it isn't. I'll kill these guys. Yeah, go my overpowered dude. Make my life easy. Make me feel a million times stronger than I actually am. Whatever, let's kill you. Don't know how well my build's gonna work once I get it online, if I can get it online. But it requires up to 28 to even begin, so using equal knives for now. It seems to be a nice thing to use, along with like the strong boy. Keeps things nice and easy. It's going to carry me all the way through Act 3, I think, up to Act 3 anyway. It's great. Oh, we got the other one. Kill the daughters. The daughters are dead. Kill the box. The box is dead. I wonder, is it even possible to have a mirror drop early game? Or is it something that will only drop in high tier maps? One can hope. I think it can happen. I would like a fishing rod to drop. Have I had one? I think I've had at least one fishing rod in my lifetime. That was on a special event, I think, where it was more guaranteed to drop. Mabel.
This is life's truth.
And it is ugly. Look at her die. Go. Murder. Oh, everything just dies so quickly.
My first dance with a lady of quality. Pretty
There we go.
Go like that.
Places to hide in a forest.
We got life regen, life, accuracy, which we don't need, and crappy energy shield. Gloves, fire resist. Yeah, we'll keep those then.
Bah, another pig without a pen.
What you got?
Hurry up and decide.
Nothing worth grabbing. I could kill him for like the random amount, happy amounts of currency, but not really much point. If he had something fancy on him, sure. I should get some boots with some movement speed on. That'd be nice. Wait. Oh, that's my latency there. Anyway.
Exiles. I keep your wits about you.
You and
Be kind, if you can.
Get that for some spell suppress. Always nice to have. Hang on. I don't know. I don't think I can get to 26. In this act. It seems to not take up, make your mana bar disappear anymore. I guess that's an option actually. Have it the classic way or not. Not that I'm bothered.
Turn around. I won't. Well?
Ooh, Orbs of Alchemy though. Take those. Yeah, can you stop making walls? Thank you. Annoying much. Yeah, screw the breach. This breach though, why not? There it is. Skill I'm not going to use because it would absolutely suck as a build. Ain't hook. I mean, no. There's some skills just will not work as because they're just not designed to be used as a main skill. I need to remember that if I have sockets available, I should use link skills because I have an ally with me all the time. What am I meant to be doing now? That apparently.
Your trouble.
Ill. Stop teleporting around like a lunatic. Just... Dude, are you okay? My mercenary is just running around like... Can't decide on who to freaking attack. Yes, die please.
Flashy sword swinging when all you need is one good stab.
I have traveled far. Troubles you.
going?
Wah, wah, wah. Time to do the golden hand. We want some mana. The more mana we have, the more blades that will fall. Which makes us stack up our lingering blades a heck of a lot faster. I'm just concerned about how I will trigger these lingering blades and whether it will be...
Let's keep this civil, shall we? This will hurt.
Yeah, get rid of the enfeeble guy. Make my life a little bit easier.
Go the spoils.
And... oh, they actually curse you with projectile weakness and various other things. I think this entire build is like mega crit. Pretty sure. Isn't there like a set of unique ones that like are super crit focused? Outrageously crit focused? I wonder if they would be good pickups. I need to make a chat command that links to this playlist. I made my own playlist because I don't really care for Pokemon music, so I made my own. The music I like. The games I like. Well, that way we don't need to do the thingy.
I'll never wear chain. Go on. You know the rules. You die here.
I die here? Do I really? You sure about that? Oh my god, he's got the chain hook of
Take your trinket.
Prothus.
My freedom is worth more.
He had the skill that I was thinking of trying to build around, and honestly would have been an absolute terrible idea. I mean, it could work. It's just, it probably won't play very nice. And bosses would be kinda impossible. You'd have to chain hook them, then run away. Chain hook them, run away.
A swift choice speaks well of you.
I'm not even gonna fight you. You're not even worth the time.
The last recourse of the coward.
And that's one way to stop these guys from running away. Just knock them into a freaking wall 100 times. Bam 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 bam. I really need to play Final Fantasy IX again. I should really go on a retro gaming spree, but decisions and actually doing involves so much effort. I just want to mindlessly do things right now. Which means I need to set up RetroArch. Shouldn't be too hard, just find a guide on how to do it really. Easy enough. We nearly where we... Are we anywhere near anything in the universe at the moment? We've got another level. That's always good. Yeah. Where is my thing? Where is the golden hand? It's over here. Oh, nice. Hi, I found you. Can you not run into the goddamn corner? Just die, please. Hey, this guy needs to go. Ooh, a Valor.
My innocence be broken.
Yay. I'm starting to wonder if I need an equalizer on my microphone to, like, tone down the bass. Because I mean, when I tested the sound quality on my own speakers, my desk tried to run away from me by vibrations. My subwoofer was going nuts. There's a lot of bass.
You are... Goodbye.
Where are we going now? Do we go down and get our spell suppress? Which is very important. Or do we go up and we start getting more spell suppress, but we can also grab crit and life at the same time? I think we'll go up then down. Then round and round. We'll do that. We'll go up here, grab this, grab this, grab this. Done with that. Not gonna have a leech and into shield. Not even a real build at the moment, it's just scuffed, as is everything. I'll worry about trying to do stuff when I have to farm for centuries. Well, we'll get rid of that. I mean, I do kind of want that because it's damage, but I kind of don't need it. You give me just lightning resist. Okay, we'll get rid of all that. We'll keep that. Stick you in the boots. Go with that for the resistance. Go with that. Sell this. Bye bye.
Hello.
Oh. Goodie. There we go. Onwards to the Chamber of Sins. The Chamber of Spins. Sounds like some casino advertisement, that does. Welcome to the Chamber of Spins. Oh no. PoE casino.
But we back in Trafford, you'd already be dead. Well, haven't got all day.
Ooh, a scouring orb. Getting extravagant. Now, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Taskmaster's Tricorn plus 1 to all minion skills has 69. Wait. Is that a deliberate thing? That they made the Tricorn have 69 evasion? Are they memeing? They have to be. It's the only time you would ever use that number.
Or something?
Yes, you do. You're stinky. But I'm going over here. It's a place full of zombies where it stinks less.
I've seen some dark places in my line of work, but this is...
Just how stinky were you were. Boop, boop, boop. Why is it always tribal malls? Like, tribal malls are the only things that are dropping for chromatic recipes, and it's annoying. Where do I want to be? Oh, I want to go this way. Then I can go like this. Grab the waypoint. Completionist. And then down here will be the way out. The next floor. Chamber of Sins, level 2. Up or down, I wonder. I think it's up. It's not up. It's probably down. This is a dead end room, isn't it? Yep. We gotta follow. And that screams bot account. Instantaneously. They follow, they instantly say, hey, add me on Discord. I'm like, yeah, like that's a thing any reasonable, sensible person will ever do. We have a robe. I should really try doing a brand build at some point, like a proper one. It's one of the skill types I've not used. I just can't remember if it's like not something I enjoyed or something. I'm on fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, yeah, that can just go away. Yeah, apparently the tooltips on the kick pop-out chat are obscured by the size of the window, which is kind of annoying. I actually have to resize my chat window just to be able to freaking ban people. Amazing. I don't know if I even want to bother with kick, honestly. It's just being a pain in the butt. Trying to find a decent way of managing everything is annoying.
That thing! It slaughtered everyone! Help me!
Alright, anyway. On to the next section. Now, let's see. Assassin's Mark. You know what? It's a mark. No. Ah, hate how they changed curses. Because, is there a mark on hit? I think there might be. Oh, I need that.
Exile.
Need Blade Blast. I can get Blade... Bruce, why do you keep spitting on me? Oh god, no. Brain that. Delete that quickly, please. Oh, no. It's just... Tried imagining Octua freaking in Group's voice, and I'm like, no, please, that does not need to be a thing in my mind, thank you. Up to 50 blades. I can have up to 40 blades with the method I'm going to be using. Right. I need to figure out... Yeah, I need to figure out if...
Remember to live.
Do I want Ghost Dance? Cannot recover energy shield above thingy. Every 2 seconds you gain growth sharp. Oh no, no, definitely not. Don't know. Don't think I'm going to be doing something like that. Let me have a look real quick. PoE wiki. What? That's what brain lag looks like. What am I looking for again? What am I even doing? Why am I here? Oh. Mark on hit? Oh, there is a support gem for it. Okay. with an attack. Yeah, you can't mark on hit with just regular nonsense. God. It's annoying. Because they made things like mark. And it's only on rares and uniques as well, so... Yeah, a Hex Curse. Hex Touch Support. That's what it's been turned into now. Right, well, in that case, so yeah, applying curses is going to be a pain in the butt. Or marks. I guess I can just... I mean, it's one extra button to press. It's not going to be that bad. And the list of skills, if I want to apply marks or use marks, I can probably wrangle it into my build easily enough. That is definitely going to need some increased area. Yeah, that is small. It's enough to detonate all the blades, but it means I've got to be accurate. And I want to be a bit lazy. So, extra AoE is probably a good thing. I think lingering blades explode with AoE damage. Well, it basically triggers the damage of Blade Blast again for each blade that it detonates. Give me a mo. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Yeah, we still have invulnerability, guys. Copy the link to the playlist. There we go. Man. Add. Called. Playlist. My neck's broken. Duplicate. Delete that trigger. Change that to that. It works, poggers. There we go. Wait, why did I close that? No, come back. Human bot. Don't leave me. Okay, now we can go do stuff. Where am I going? Where's the path? I'm lost. Don't know what's going on. I feel like this is going to be bad. Blade Blast has a very small area. Makes it feel like I really do need to add more area, which is going to reduce my DPS slightly because I never factored in area as a issue. Because honestly, I've never used Blade Blast, so I don't even know what it looks like. I don't think I can use any of the other variants either because they don't work at all the same. Right now, we're not even making any lingering blades, so. Also, I need to look at anything that like specifically does stuff with lingering blades. Like, is there a unique that makes them like super powerful or even better? Or is there anything specific that augments lingering blades? Specifically, where the bloody hell am I going? This way. Oh, why is it such a winding path? All I want to do is kill the person. Alright. Yes.
I caught.
My network lag is back. I really need to switch freaking regions.
You, baby? Probably.
Something is up with London right now. And it's just annoying. It's not as bad today. That's for sure. But I mean...
Bah! Another pig without... Well, what's it going to be?
Not at all worth my time.
Weakling!
Half tempted to just go back there and kick his ass for saying that, but no. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Alright, time to go kill a spider. There it is. Oh, it's not that way today, is it? Oh, right. This is a different layout. I'm forced to go this way. A way. Yoink. Why do you hurt so much? Oh, it's because there's like 100 spooders. Now there's even more spooders. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pick that up. Where do we go now? I don't know. Whatever, we're just gonna stab, stab. One of these ways leads to a place. Oh wow, found it. Oh, wasn't it? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry, I need to investigate this.
Oh, I do so love a good murder. A swift choice.
Oh wait, never mind. I don't need to investigate that. That's actually the boss room.
I'll thank you not to waste my
Actually, legitimately the boss room. I'm like, what? A secret? No, it's the fucking boss room. Usually the boss room's like way off, so you can't ever actually see the door. But no, they put it right here. How annoying. Now I'm fat. Why is every chromatic a freaking 4x2? Take up all my inventory space, why don't you? Then again, I noticed that the some of the chromatic recipes for in Neversink were completely removed. Because I think they just do not exist anymore. Don't think I need a topaz. Do I need new, yeah, new ones of these. There you go. Problem solved. Might as well pick it up since I have space.
Speak. Return if you must.
You need to think.
Let's be.
What your says, look.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Logging in now.
really matter what I grab, honestly. They're all garbage.
Courage.
What troubles you? Going?
Now we go and... oh, no. Now we go to Act 1. But in this quest...
I thought you'd take care.
Quite us there.
Damn, stay sharp out there.
And now we get... Should I just grab crit? Maybe. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it. I mean, I am building crit base. I don't have the... you know what? I'll do it after. I'll do it once I've got... Once I've done the boss and got into Act 3, I will... go back and do that quest because it's annoying me being incomplete. Bum 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 bum. Crit chance wouldn't side first. What is my quit? %. Mm-hmm. And back to normal.
Now that's what you get for bringing a stick to a
There we go.
fight.
In fact, I'll go back and do that quest now, since I'm in town.
There you see, I am sure. The end.
Greeting.
It should be like 20%? No, 17.4. Yeah, close enough. We got ads. So while I'll do this quest. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Into the den. Ooh. I feel like AoE is going to be very difficult to get on Blade Blast. See how it behaves with the once I get Lingering Blades. I just have to see how it feels. Hey Mana, how you doing? I see you there doing the dance. Wait, do I even need to? I don't even need to be in this area now.
The white.
Let's try for this. This will give me some more damage. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Are you just swapping? Oh, fire resist for cold resist, which is fine by me. I wasn't overcapped on fire anyway. Cold, lightning, regen mana, cold. Nah. Not worthwhile. Oops, don't want to purchase. I said don't want to purchase. There.
Return if you must.
It's going good. I is getting the levels slowly. I'm actually already at the... It's actually going really, really quickly. I've only been on an hour, and I was just at the end of Act 1. Now I've just about to hit the end of Act 2, so I'm speeding through quite quickly. It helps that I have an over-leveled mercenary who's like level 26. And you can carry me through every zone. Strongbox. What's... Oh, it explodes. No. Not that the explosion has ever really done any damage to me. Wow. Gave me absolute garbage. And that is a dead end. What a surprise.
Oh, I do so love
Who dis?
murder.
What you have?
Terribly unbecoming.
Take your chromatic though. Gimme, gimme. Oh my god, he's actually doing some damage. Oh god, he's actually doing some damage.
Oh, very well. What was mine is now yours.
Yeah, over dead end. I'm very good at finding these dead ends. That's a dead end as well. There's a lot of stuff here. And now there isn't. Is it this way? No, it isn't. Of course not. It's gotta be this way, right? Wait, is it? Maybe. Oh, actually. Might be right. Unless this is a very elaborate dead end. It's happened before. I've gone on like massive corridors. It is a very elaborate dead end. Look at this. Why? Just want to get to the next zone. Blame you. You can die now. Oh, there's the corruption tool. Could I corrupt something? What don't I mind bricking slightly? Yo, hello. The ring. Oh, it's equipped. I can't do it. Ah. Yeah. Now it's forever not kind of mediocre. Nope, not that way. Wait, I'm pretty sure I need to go this way now. Go this way. Let's go. Come on, goat. How many? I need 3 more levels. 3 more levels and 3 more chaos, unless the price has gone down. I haven't checked today. I actually need to purchase the gem I need. And one of the biggest issues with the particular skill I'm going to be using is very mana hungry. I don't think I can sustain it. Uses 5% of my mana second. Am I actually hitting this guy? I have no idea. Level all that up anyway. Oh, here's the exit. He gains lots of charges, which means now he's very tanky. Power charges, oh, he gains random charges, so he just gains everything. Okay, well, it didn't work for him at all. We'll forgo the multiplier just for now, just so I can get some more value nodes, I guess. Another grand life flask, actually. You know what? I want that. Gimme. Box. No, I picked up trash. Can't be picking up trash. Okay. Got this area, then the cave, and then we're into the pyramid. And then it's just, yeah, about 4 more zones and then a boss. These zones can be sometimes quite quick. Especially if I don't bother doing the rituals. Oh, it's one of these ones, is it? I can't just follow the edge of the map. Ooh, an actual chromatic. There's a corrupted zone. Good thing I don't need any Val orbs.
I'm of House Kyaxon. That should choose.
Hang on, we got a boss.
I expected more from you.
I should deal with this guy first. Okay, he died quickly.
I will accept your decision.
You know what? I'm not even bothering with you. You're boring. That's a lot of stuff. Don't particularly want to do rituals. Ah, screw it. I might as well do them. Experience. It's loot. I mean, rituals are kind of interesting. They're also stupidly dangerous sometimes. What we got? Flame surge, some crappy thing, crappy wand. Yeah. There's one more ritual, which should be somewhere up here, I would think. Not this way though. Not that way either. Ah. Wait, does this go this way? Oh. Okay. It seems we need to go over here. That's a lot of devourers. Here it is. Oh, this is going to be nightmarish. I don't like this. There's going to be a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm going to sit firing in the direction and pray. My dude's actually taking damage. Dude's actually taking damage. Oh, we're winning. Pretty good. God, that guy's speedy. There we go. We did it. What else do we get? There's a Chaos Orb, I can't afford it. Can get that though. Ooh. Don't really want that. I'll take those. There you go. Loot! Minute amounts of loot. Oh, we got more. Oh man, there's so many rares about. When I crit, I do a lot of damage. That's reassuring. Considering my entire build is based on critting. I think the first thing I'll do is make sure I can't get killed by reflects on crit. But that would be annoying. I attack you and I explode. The good thing is, if my build doesn't really work, I could transition into a discharge build of some sort. Oh, definitely don't want to stand on that. No, what are you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Attack a little slower, but hell no. I kind of... Okay, I attack a lot slower, but... do a lot of the more damage though. You know what? Fine, let's kill this guy. There you go. Dead. Is there an obscure golem build I could do? But no, not really. Probably not. I mean, I don't know if there's like... have 6 stone golems. Yeah! Can you stop hitting me? No, he's just gonna keep reviving everything, so... He finally died. I just want to do this. I'm gonna see what this guy has on him. Never mind, he's all the way over there.
Go on, you know the rules.
Yeah, you're not worth the effort.
Where's your courage?
This is the way. This is the way. Go ahead for the spell suppressor now, and then be nice and be alright with that. Oh. Aha. The Valeria. Yeah, for those. Ignoramus. Uh-huh. Eh? Not worth my effort. I don't think that's the way to go. There's the door. Yoink. Which gold do I even have? 3,000? Ooh. Let's sort this inventory out a little bit. That one's go there, that one. That. Like that. Neat and tidy. Oh wait, what's that? Mutation. Gimme. And we just got a level just before the apex boss. I don't think there's a thing to get over here, is it? No, I've got it already. Alright. Some tea. I should move my legs. My leg is really getting sore now. Oh god. Ow, pain. Wish I could survive slams like that. The rarity getting to attack him for so long without him just going into minion mode and underground. Hey, look, here he goes. Die. Okay, job done. Back to Act 3.
I like darkness as much as the next.
We're high enough level now, I think, to get the skill that we need, so I'm gonna go look how much it's gonna be once I get to town.
Be back in the city.
There's a possibility I may not be able to afford it, which is gonna be annoying.
Innocence be broken.
Yep, gotta love lightning arrow, especially when you've got a lot of allies. A duel so early, interesting. Make use of that, especially if it rolls something nice. You die. We'll talk to you. Thank you. Alright, cool. I managed to hit the ones down there. That would have been annoying. I had to walk all the way down there
I will accept.
to reanimate her. You also not worth my time. I would really like it if they would make it so that we didn't have to do that. Like, oh my god, we've got to walk all the way around the wall. Ah.
Talakura.
No one likes walking.
Need some help?
No, wait, anyway.
Watch yourself.
What we got? Rubbish, rubbish. Yeah. Hang on. Downside, I don't have the socket. I could just use a jeweler's orb, I'll probably get another green socket anyway, but I want the movement speed.
Be careful.
Yep, problem solved. Grab the movement speed. I don't have enough dexterity.
Watch yourself. Be careful.
I'm going to need dexterity. Alright, let's... Didn't I have 3 chaos orbs? Oh yeah, I've got this stuff, haven't I? Oh, I got a clarity on me. What am I doing? Right. Let's have a look. Here we trade. Let's go. This is Wandering Flame, isn't it? No. Calm Before the Storm. Final Fantasy 10. I need to find more different versions of this on lo-fi for this. I just want more on my playlist. I need to get a lot more Final Fantasy 10 tunes for lo-fi. Blade for Rothus. What prices are we at? Oh, they've gone up in price. They're all 10 chaos now. Why do they have to be so expensive? It's also level 28 it requires. It's also an arcane spell, so it can't be supported by Archmage. It's fine. Duration physical AoE. Blade Fall of Trothus. 10 chaos at the moment, and I have 2. Some PoE. Also, yes, I know, I have all the uniques, but this is like, literally that is from before we had the collection tab. Now I just have a collection tab, and I've never used enough tabs in order to actually bother renaming any of this junk. I don't think I can get this build online anyway, because I mean, what mana regen do I have at the moment? 14 a second. I have 666 mana. Nice. funny number. Satanic mana. Yeah. 14 is definitely not 5% of 666. Definitely a lot less than 5%. I do recover. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for Blade Fall specifically. Because I'm going to be Blade Blasting like crazy. Hopefully. But, it's fine. I can't run it anyway. I won't have... There's no way I'm going to get regenerating 5% of my mana this early in the game. Well, you have Storm Calls one? That's the one that leaves bleeding blobs or bleeding pools on the ground, doesn't it? I'm not sure if... I'm not sure how you'd build that. It's a physical... It's a physical-based Storm Call. It wouldn't be a bad thing to run on this particular character as a crit character. And this character has an easier way of getting to the reduced... Oh, I don't know. Hang on, I need to actually look at that skill again. Storm Call... Space in it. Of Barthus. Also costs life. Ooh, okay. Base duration is 2 seconds, so it takes 2 seconds to proc, which could be reduced. Just getting spell damage and lots of spell damage basically increases both aspects of it. Increased physical damage, increased spell damage. You could specifically go for spell damage over time, but... Huh? Base secondary duration adds 1 second, so your pulls last for longer. The thing is, the pulls would most certainly will not stack. There's no way they would stack. That would be broken. Boiling blood. That is a specific thing. The debuff and ground effect that does physical damage over time. Only Val Reap and Stormcall of Trophus use it. And a few monsters. Okay. Well, I'm going to reevaluate while I have a chance to, because while I was going to go Blade Fall and Blade Blast, so like Blade Fall would, because it's an area thing that automatically targets things, the Trophus version, it's like, it's Blade Falling everywhere, and all I need to do is go bang. Bang, 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 bang. Wait. Spell Cascade on that would be kind of crazy for making it have more area. Because you have more Blood Boils for free. Spell Echo, even more. They're not going to stack, are they? The Blood Boils pools will not stack. It's like Fire Trap, I bet. No matter how many you throw, if there's an area on the ground, that's it, it's covered. pretty sure that's how it's gonna work. I could wangle my build into a crit-based Stormcall of Trothus. I hope I'm pronouncing that right as well. Where I can, because I'm a shadow, I can get to the reduced skill duration faster, but it depends really. No, you wouldn't want increased duration in any sense, because it would make it longer for the bolt to come down, and that just feels bad. Yeah, it's like you get a pull for each thingy, but if the pulls don't, I don't think the pulls would stack. Because like if you can throw a million fire traps on an enemy and have fire on the ground, but it's only one pool of fire technically. The dot from fire trap doesn't stack, and it works in a similar way, doesn't it? Because if you could stack, I could stack a lot of pools underneath an enemy. And with the level of DPS it has at level 20, I'm pretty sure it's going to be working like Fire Trap. It's got similar DPS, which in itself is fine. The funny, you know what's funny? Right, you could double dip a dot. Yeah, that was something weird to say. Double dip a dot. Double dip a dot. Say that really fast several times. Double dip a dot. Double dip a dot. Double dip a dot. That's a tongue twister. It hurts my brain. Double dip a dot, in a sense. I mean, basically, you could have physical damage over time on the pool, but since it also hits and it's physical damage, you could bleed as well for another physical dot, and then just go pure dot physical damage over time. I definitely don't think Blade Blast is going to feel nice because it has such a small area, the actual skill itself. I do like this effect, is awesome. That looks so good. Yeah, it definitely looks like you just have, I don't know. There are multiple pools. Yeah. Then we don't have training dummies to like test damage on things. Oh, you're cast on crit, aren't you? I mean, I could also do a cast on crit. Because that's my build. My character is crit based. What skill it uses doesn't really matter in a sense. You're a leechy boy. I'm a fancy person with gold and stuff and kiwis and no head. That alone proves how long I've been playing this game. The fact that I have the headless microtransaction, which was what? That was 2013 Halloween, I think. It was either 2013 Halloween, just after release and open beta, or it was earlier and closed beta, possibly. No, it wouldn't have been, because I don't know. I need to go check my account again. I can't even remember when I started playing. I mean, I started in the closed beta quite a ways back. Now, choices. I know for a fact leveling with Stormcall is fine. It's doable. One thing I can do is I can yeet myself down here and grab this if I wanted to have more reduced skill effect duration. But it's 25%. There's damage over time multipliers up here. Physical as chaos and stuff like that. Oh, true. I could anoint just the main node. The problem is, you can the mastery, the only duration mastery I know of in the entire tree, beside that one up here, you can also get less skill effect duration. But do I need it? Do I spend all those points and save me a gem slot by not having less duration? Or do I just get less duration and call it a day? I think less duration alone is enough to make it feel comfortable in terms of, like, points and stuff. What else down here could I utilize, though? Damage over time multiplier for ailments and from critical strikes. That wouldn't count because it's not an ailment. It's a debuff pool. That would make no difference whatsoever. So what would I do here? That node still seems kind of meh to grab. I wouldn't need to grab any mana anymore, so I could drop mana from, like, my entire tree. In a sense. Instead of I mean, I'd probably still grab those two, but I could save 2 points. I could go here and here, but which gets me access to the damage over time multiplier. So yeah, I could go there and there and there and lose these 2 points here and still grab these eventually at some point. Huh. Anyway. Okay, anyway, let's go in path building real quick and have a little gander at. By the way, my build is called Lingering Doubts. In this. The name of these builds in Path of Building are just depressing. Very, very depressing. Yeah. Go off Lingering Doubts. Ooh, no, we don't want to copy it and call it Bloody Storms. Alright. Welcome to Bloody Storms. That can go. We don't need that anymore. We don't need this. We're going to swap this for Storm. Right there. Storm Call of Trophus. Has a 2-second base duration. If I get less duration, that effectively puts it down so it just 1 second. Hang on, that actually gives you more damage now as well. Oh, okay, that's not bad then. And what do we do? Spell Echo gives us a free trigger, which is fine if we were going with the physical damage hits. But could we just go purely on the dot? Would it be worthwhile? We wouldn't really care about casting very often. How big of a dot could we get? Empower is really good for these, usually. The more levels you get on your skill, the more dot damage you get. So usually an Empower is a good thing. And then, what is there? Funk Effect is an option. Actually, here's the problem, right? We're crit based. The dot is pointless. I've just realized. All of my critting is not going to affect the dot at all. So really, we wouldn't want to be going crit based if we were to use this skill, because this is just basic. Hang on. What's the damage range on it? Okay, and then. $250, 1.5 second radius, all right. Okay. I need to actually just go there. Let's just create two new skills. That's one. $1,300 to $2,000. You know what? I'm actually just better off looking on the website even rather than doing this. I want to see what the unmodified base damage is of it. I didn't want to open. No, I didn't want to open that. Oh my god! Can I have my fucking taskbar pack, please? You twat of a game. How dare? Okay, 1,016 something, and the original one is... So it has a slightly lower top end damage, but a slightly higher bottom end damage, the Trathos version does. So it has a slightly better damage range, but it also has an extra 50 half a second. There is that. Wait, oh yeah, because poison is an ailment, which would apply dots, wouldn't? Which dot damage would apply for? And is a physical damage over time dot. So you could do weirdness with that. Yeah, Shadow's good for poison. Because, I'm an assassin right now, which is going purely crit mode, but you got like inflict poisons with crits, deal 25% more damage. Critical strike chance per poison infecting enemy up to 2 base crit damage as well. Up to 2%. I'd probably drop I wouldn't drop them. I don't think I'd drop power charges. I'd drop the bonus from power charges and the more on high or low life and culling strike, and then just grab the toxic delivery and noxious strikes instead. Now, how do we convert poison here? Oh, no, poison is a chaos damage over time, isn't it? Or is it a physical damage over time? No, bleed is the physical damage. Poison's chaos damage. I would have to get... I guess I'd have to get 100% chance to poison, wouldn't I? Somehow. Oh, there's poison-based spell stuff as well. Chance to hit with poison with spell damage. That'd be interesting. Because you'd be able to stack a lot of poisons. I would think. Oh, you know what? Losing this, you lose quite a bit of Oh no, that's probably why. If I go in my calculations now, no, configuration I should say. Yeah, I would have phase and I would have power charges. Anyway. Okay, let's just jerry-rig some poison, shall we? All the poison's down here. That's with claws, so that doesn't matter. Damage over time with poisons, attack speed, attack. Ooh, you won't grab that. I'd probably... Oh no. I've discovered the problem. Less duration. It's going to affect the poison time as well, isn't it? Poison's not going to last as long either. Thing is, we don't care. Why? Because we just want to spam as many markers as possible. Then when they all go off, everyone has 200 stacks of poison. It's fine. Well, not 200, but I mean a decent amount, a decent stack of poisons. Wait, there's a thing for this, isn't there? Where are you? Is it there? No. That one? Perfect Agony. Damage over time multiplier for ailments is equal to critical strike multiplier. Critical strikes do no extra damage. Oh! Me and my 560 something percent crit multiplier. Do crits always apply poison? I don't think they do. They're not like elements. Elements. No, they're not like elements. You'd actually need enough chance to poison, wouldn't you? See, this is how little I know about the bloody game. Yeah. Has to have a chance to poison. Gotcha. I think these poison chances on hit would also count. Poisons you inflict on non-poison enemies deal 300% increased damage, so the first poison is always super powerful. Or you can cause them to... Or all your poisons deal damage faster. Do I want to go down here just to grab the rest of this multiplier? I mean, it does get me access to maybe a bit more life. This skill uses life, doesn't it? It does. Uh-huh. Okay. Is it worth it to grab life and this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 travel points, and then the points to get the thing in general. There's some spell suppression down here, actually. That could equally be quite useful to get me to 100%. It's actually quite a bit of life down here, actually, because I could do this. I can grab this life. I can grab this. I can grab the spell suppress. And I can grab this life. I'm on 129 points. That's fine, because I can minimize this a little bit. We'll go here and here. Don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need that anymore. I don't even know if I need... I don't need mana at all, actually. Get rid of the mana. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need that. The hell was that noise? Sounds concerning. I don't need mana at all, do I? No. I mean, I could get it for the life, I suppose. Just the main nodes. Probably tie this up somehow later on. That's a pretty powerful node now. Another 14% DPS as well there. That's for claws, that's for thingies. Might just transition into a scuff poison build instead. Poisons on enemies. I don't know. I don't know how many poisons we have on enemies. Let's see. It takes 2 seconds. We have at least 6. I think. Oh, but every cast is... No, because that's the effective... Now, every cast is 2 casts, and we're doing 3 casts a second, so that means we do 6 casts. 9... math? Help? We're overcapped on spell suppress. We still get a lot of mana from the tree. Where am I getting this mana from? Oh, right here, I guess. There. We don't need any mana whatsoever. 20% from the tree now. That must be, yeah, that's that little bit there. Yeah, screw it, we'll get rid of that as well. I don't want any mana. Fine. Yeah, I can always optimize later on in terms of spell suppression and stuff like that. I could anoint this particular one for the 14% multiplier. There's that 4% there as well, but the rest of the nodes are kind of garbage. 2 nodes, 4% and 14%. I don't even know if it's even worth anointing, honestly. There's other damage over time multipliers that I can grab, like these. Oh yeah, and then there's this poison up here that I completely forgot about. Chance to poison with... What's my poison chance on? 61% right now. Got 61% chance to poison. My skill has... let's get rid of all that and just redo it. What do we get? Empower. That doesn't affect the poison dot really, just the normal dot. Oh, it does affect the poison dot. Well, anyway, we want spell echo because spell echo. That gives me 20% total. 44% increased single poison DPS. That gives me another 38% single poison DPS. What the hell, sacrifice? What? Sacrifice. 20% of my current life when cast to add chaos damage equal to that much. Unbound ailments. Ailments have a 6% increase of non-damaging ailments, 22% more damage with ailments. Gives us... Added chaos damage seems like a good idea. It's a +1 to the spell level. And gives us thingy. Why does it think cruelty is a good idea? I don't know. Unbound ailments. Empowered, awakened and power. And then we've got one more slot. How much more DPS can we grab? Why power charge on crit? Unleashed, critical strike. Deal more chaos damage, no elemental damage. That's actually probably... Yeah, that's specifically poison, isn't it? Boom. So each poison does 15k DPS. I don't know how to understand the DPS on poison-based builds. Also, my items are not in any way set up for this. We can get physical damage over time, which we don't want. We want chaos damage over time for poison, don't we? We want chaos damage over time multiplier. Why does that say it's not going to actually do anything? That increases the dot. Just do generic. Why is it ignoring the poison? Do these multipliers not apply to poison? Am I missing something? Yeah, they did not do anything to poison. Huh. What? See, this is where I get confused. It's like, what kind of poison does chaos damage over time? Why it no happen? Why no do the thing? Also, do we really need spell damage? Oh yeah, I suppose we do. Do I want to do physical gems or all gems? It doesn't really matter. Physical gems or all gems, it all works. All gems is better in general, but it's harder to get, I would think, because all spell gems is literally everything, including all my support ones. Save me from my stupidity. Why does chaos damage over time multiplier not apply to the poison damage? Or is it just a limitation on this? I've got an update on this apparently. Update ready. A lot of bug fixes on that one actually. Did I screw something up by saying I can't do certain things? Did that? I don't know. How do you build a poison build? Does anyone know? I don't even have 100% crit right now, which is kind of lame. Got 40% chance to poison there, plus... Hang on. Let me guess. Right. These don't count. Chance to poison on hit does not count if you're using a spell. And then no, you have to go for the ones that actually specifically state spell damage. That saves me a point there. Which means I'm not benefiting from the 15% there either. There is just nothing about this seems optimal in the slightest, does it? I go there, 81%. The enemy is poisoned. No, there's 4 poisons. So if there's 4 poisons on the enemies, I have an 81% chance to crit. Don't know about. I'm not going to have Arcane Surge. I'm going to have phasing. But I mean, I'm going to have power charges. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, that's actually kind of useless, that one. It seems like a terrible idea. I get the feeling that my DPS is kind of garbage. Because I also don't have a 100% chance to poison. I'm 77 apparently. Averaging... I can maintain 5.6 poison stacks, really. Then again, I'm not looking for Pinnacle or Guardian bosses. I'm just looking for standard bosses. Let's do standard bosses. Doesn't make much difference, honestly. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Not as poison. What else can I do with this physical based storm call? But don't go crit and don't go poison. Means then basically I can just go this, which is all defensive nonsense. What can I do with a shadow? Wait. Triggered spells? Is that like triggered in any way? Does that also like if I trigger the spell from like say Craftsman Crit or Spell Slinger, does it also trigger from these? And does it also trigger from me as well? Or is it specifically from your trigger bots? Then again, triggered spells would be also traps as well, so your traps would trigger on your trigger bots as well, wouldn't they? Right? I have no idea. Maybe I should just do like a complete 180 and just go like a build that's more interesting and actually works. Hang on. Carrion golems deal 5% more damage per non-golem minion near them, 50%. More physical damage per non-golem. Lightning golems. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about doing a golem build, because golem builds are funny. Imagine having an army of carrion golems. I have a feeling that the of hordes one just makes them, they don't have the Doesn't provide a physical buff able to gain damage per minions, yeah. Because the carrion golems have really nice skills. Yeah, wait, elementalist, you say? Oh yeah, you're right, actually. You got Legion of Primordial, Bastion of Elements. Isn't that also another nice skill? Wait, what will I actually grab? Of course you want this. And this is just a nice little defensive skill, so that's 2. But what else would you grab? Because would any of these Shape of Flames, Winter and Storms apply to the golems? I'm using specifically all damage can shock. All damage can ignite. Wave of Conviction ignite with golems. I mean, well, because of that mod of 40% of their physical damage being applied to convert to fire is kind of crazy. Sort of slow them down like crazy, but what's the point in that? Shock and fire. Yeah, that's probably how you do it. Okay, let's go. I don't mind deleting my character and starting again for the 3rd time. Because I want my name. So I would have to delete my character. And start again. But I'm fine with this. At what point can I have golems? What level is golems? Act 4. Why? Why does that have to be so far away? That's one reason why I like golems. Thing is, should I have the 2 stone maces that give me +1 golem? Is that the play? Screw everything else, just golems. I want 100 million golems. All the primordial jewels, the 2 rock breakers, dual world rock breakers. That's how I'd do it. Just pure maximum number of golems. Well, I'm pretty sure I can find a skill that will... God, they have so many skills. Well, it doesn't really matter what they do. I don't even care what damage they do at this point. But basically, we'd grab this, this, and this. $34. Alright. Alright. Gonna yeet myself around here. +1 golem. That's it. That's the only golem thing there is. And then golem's blood at the bottom. Right, we need jewel slots for primordial jewels. That's an obvious thing. Minion damage is where we want to be, isn't it? Wait, how do you even... Yeah, how do you scale these guys? Yeah, you just grab minion stuff, don't you? Minion. They count as minions. Don't think they need to be tanky at all. You just want damage. %, chance to gain onslaught on kill for minions. They move really, really fast and attack faster. O's. Skill effect duration, increased damage used recently. Oh no, never mind that one. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Boop. I might as well grab that node, I guess. Boop, boop, grab all that. What's this? I think that would actually be pretty damn good. There we go. Would they require accuracy? Maybe. Make them go faster. Lock. Yeah. The third build that I might actually try. Probably the 6th build I've actually tried to come up with. Yeah. I know. I should have been like, I should have tried every single build in the game so far.
Yeah.
I don't know how to build a minion build anymore, especially not with golems. Yeah, I mostly see them do the cascade and the leap. All out on fire and use Battle Flame Bath with the... What's the WOC? What's that? Wave of Conviction? Oh. What is Wave of Conviction again? I know it's skill. Oh, it has a Trophus version as well. An expanding wave of energy forwards, damaging enemies in a cone shape and over each hit. We can only have one wave at... Oh, it's that one wave at a time. thingy. That deals physical and converts 25% of it to lightning. Gives exposure as well, maxing the oh. Okay. Oh, and 25% to fire as well. It's fire and lightning. Harper's version is trash. Let's have a look at it then. An expanding wave of energy goes outwards from me, down in a ring-shaped area over a duration. The ring will then return, damaging enemies again on the way back. Oh. Wait. I've seen a game that has a skill like this. That's a fire ring that goes out then back in. I think it was like maybe like a Diablo skill or something. Half a second. So it goes out for half a second, then comes back for half a second, and then comes back. If you wanted it to go further, I guess you would have to increase its duration. Have more range. But that also means it moves slow. Did it move slower or further? No, it would move further. And move at a consistent rate, I would think, yeah. It would move slower if it had a fixed range. Why is this bad? Other than all Nova skills just generally being bad, I don't know why this is bad. I mean, you don't have your innate exposure anymore. That's one downside. You penetrate 15% if you have quality. That's penetration, so it's actually lower damage. It's got lower added damage effectiveness as well. Plus, it's just all round a bad choice. 360 damaging skills have always been bad. Who the hell wants to blink into a pack and then use a skill? In Path of Exile, of all things. In the game where literally white mobs can one-shot you. On a white map. Or is that only a me issue? Is that only a problem I have because of my crappy builds? That's what makes me stop playing sometimes. It's that I have a build, it's like it's working, and then I get one shot by white mobs and I don't know why. Yeah. I get what they're trying to. I mean, it's interesting. The double you damaging twice out, and then it could look cool. It wouldn't play very nice. Oh, specters. Yeah. It's a lot. Isn't it a lot easier now because you can sort of, unless they remove that particular feature from the game, can't you buy and sell corpses? Or was that for a specific league? Oh, so that is still a thing. Cool. I mean, that makes it a little bit easier, but I mean, yeah, I think that's it. It's a part of a ritual reward now. Possibly. Yeah, there is that. But yeah, I agree. Like, managing your specters is kind of meh. I mean, oh god, specters is even worse. Because Just like I'm having an issue picking a skill and I'm wanting to do silly skills and just making them a main skill and seeing how I can get it to work. The same goes for Spectres. I would pick the most dumbest, obscure mob who has a weird skill that it uses. And then I'd be like, I want 20 of those! Let's go! Or however many Spectres like you can have these days. Oh, this is why I never get anywhere. Oh, damn. I've just read the information on this wave of conviction. You don't want increased duration because that does not increase the width. They do increased skill duration does affect the maximum width, but it also increases the time it takes to do a full search, which is bad. You just want area of effect. Also, wave of conviction, just having one wave. Ew. I've never liked that about wave of conviction. It's like you've got to actually pay attention to where you... I guess you don't need cast speed. At least. You can just go like calculated hits. Anyway, yeah, what am I doing? What am I gonna do? Golem build? I don't even know how to do a golem build. The most I get through with golem builds is just lots of golems. That's it. Then again, with minion builds in general, there's not a lot on the tree for minions anymore, is there? I mean, there's literally, that's it. There's that damage, that attack speed, and that bit. That's all there is for minions as such. I mean, there is some up here as well for damage when then you got the Spectres and Raid thingy. I could grab the damage up here as well. A fair bit, but not a lot. There's also crit chance if you want your minions to crit. It's all in the skill gem. I know multi-strike is actually really insane on Carrions because it applies to their cascade skill as well, which makes them go nuts. Quite literally, just go nuts. What's the add? Oh, the added damage is just flat added damage, isn't it? All sorts of added damage, awakened minion damage, more damage. What kind of damage do carrion golems even do? Is it all physical? I think they are purely physical damage. Yes. Custard creams, oh my god. So if they're fully physical, I could give them like awakened melee physical damage. They also intimidate. They have brutality. Enhance is pointless because they're thingy. They got pulverize as well. increase the area on their cascades. Just imagine how many of them will be doing cascades and stuff like that, and leaps. Funny. Then again, would I have a 6 socket, or would I actually build it into a helmet, which would could give me a 7 link? There's that stuff as well, isn't there? Weird stuff you can do with that. I don't know. I don't know about a minion build, honestly. I'm feeling it really. What do I want to do? Okay, I don't want to go melee. I've never had a good time with melee. Why is this packet of biscuits so impossible to get into? Why? Help. This custard cream is completely crumbled. Travesty. Oh no, it's crumbs everywhere. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Not do. Splinger? Spellsplinger? Spellslinger builds are apparently a thing, aren't they? Oh, again. What? I've tried totem builds before. I tried doing crossbow. No, ice. What is it? Ice spear? It's ice spear actually. It was okay. Until it wasn't. I had the problem of my totems would never stay alive, so they could never fire. Oh, there we go. A build I had fun with and actually got pretty far, I think. One of my stronger builds I've played. Poison arrow. So I'm not sure. I'm sad that this changed. Even though it's probably changed for the better. I miss my old frenzy stacking Raider. Just like I missed my max block. Duelist. Gladiator. Okay, here's something. Right, I've got it. I've got it. Okay. Quite a few leagues ago, I made a Herald of Agony build that used Becoming Calamity. Oh, was this nerfed? Hang on, I'm gonna have to read this. I think this got nerfed. No, it didn't. No, is it always been +2? Oh, it's always been +2. Okay. Yeah. Coming Calamity. +2 to socket heralds. Reservation is always 45%. Now, I used to run Herald of Agony. But what if I ran Herald of Thunder and we literally kill everything with just the lightning bolts? Although I would have to kill a shocked enemy first, wouldn't I? No, it's terrible. A single target zap that attacks a random target within its area. Also, you can't scale this with spell damage. You'd have to scale it with lightning damage specifically. Yeah, we can do that. But it can't deal an element anyway. Penetration. Lightning damage. Oh well. Wow. 4 times a second it's hitting for a crappy average. Yeah, there is no. That's just dumb. There's no way in hell we can actually scale Hail the Thunder to do anything. Maybe he does. Oh, there's a unique for this. Storm Secret. Hail the Thunder also creates a storm when you shock an enemy. Increases its hit frequency. You get 70% increased frequency. Oh, having 2 rings will give you... So if you go... Oh, 8.8 times a second it would hit. A storm damage can be reflected to you. Wow. The storm cannot shock. Which means... And I guess it can't... Yeah, it can't shock in any sense of the way. Alright. No, that's a dumb idea. I don't think that's going to even become any strength, any way, shape or form strong enough to do much. Let's assume we had perfect. There you go. 8.8 times a second. Lightning for days. It's a terrible idea. And it crit. It has no inherent base crit. But if you give it one with, say, wait, Wait. This is level 53 though. He's level 56. So to really come online, it would take a while. That's fine. Let's remove lightning penetration. Instead, we'll add crit damage. Help. Why am I doing this? Why am I trying to build a crit build for freaking Herald of Thunder of all skills? Screw it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I don't, yeah, whatever. I want that. That. Wait. Oh, really? Oh, really? It doesn't count as a bloody spell. Great. Okay. There goes that idea. The crit does not apply. Spell crit does not apply to Herald of Thunder as far as Path of Building is concerned. You can give it crit, but it has to be generic critical strike, apparently. Those are kind, yeah. The herald nodes are useless because we're fixing the mana reservation at a specific amount. Now, here's something. What if we went? What could we do with Prismatic Burst and ran every single herald? And again, with Prismatic Burst, you do one type of element. No, that wouldn't really work very well with it. You only do one type of element with that, don't you? Be a bit honestly inefficient. Anything that says for spell damage is terrible because apparently it's not a spell. Means you purely want to be going off raw elemental damage. Flat damage, just damage modifiers, generic global damage modifiers, global crit. Which there's not a lot of global crit you can get. Definitely not enough to actually make it worthwhile, so Yeah. Just not do crit. Actually, I don't know. Hang on. Let me okay. Okay. I mean, pointless grabbing that particular one. I would love to grab this power. There's still only 23%. It's bad. Can't get any of this spell crit. Doesn't work. I have to go literally every ounce of generic critical strike chance I can get. Which there is not a lot. Yeah. Oh, and then it means also the items don't work for critical strike. I'd need to use crit rings, but my rings are already taken up by the fancy rings that make it shoot faster. Yeah. There ain't no way this will work. I mean, if this was back before the power creep days, my god. And 70k DPS was actually enough to play the game. Crazy. Well, do that one. Alright, next. Next build. Try again. Don't even know what I want to do. Did an impaling build once, it was alright. Okay. Three prismatics for that. 25% resist and -10 to all resist on. Yeah. I was doing a wand build at one point. A melee wand, you know, actual using auto-attacking wands kind of thing. Kinetic blast or one of those skills. There's ranger ballistas or ballista totems. Ballistas are still totems, aren't they? Whispering Eyes. Should I just give up and play Righteous Fire now? Or we continue with lingering doubts. I mean, look at it. I have 5 million DPS. Granted, there's a caveat to this. I do 5 million DPS if I wait 4 seconds for all the blades to drop, then use Blade Blast. So I don't actually have 5 million DPS. It takes about 3 to 4 seconds to get 40 blades out. Assuming they all land in the same location. I do 5 million DPS once every 3 seconds. But it does give you an idea of the kind of burst damage I do on bosses if I only had one target. If I have more than one target, then it's much less because my blades are being distributed. I think when... I think new blades replace old blades if you hit your cap. Yeah. Otherwise it just wouldn't work very nicely at all. Ah. 10% is 1,000. No, that's 50%. 10% is 100. 10% is 200. 5% would be on. Also, I do technically have enough mana to sustain my Lingering Blade application. Yeah. Okay, it does 10. Yeah, it takes 4 seconds to max out my Lingering Blade because it does 5 per cast, 2 casts a second. If I had more maximum mana, that would actually get faster because the rate at which it drops blades increases per 100 max mana I have. So it takes 4 seconds to get to 40, in which then I can do 5 million damage, 1.5 million damage. Wow. Then I gotta wait 4 seconds. So I can focus on dodging while my blades just drop and then go bang. It's a different way of playing, but I mean, it kind of works, I suppose. The only problem is this. 1.1 meter of AoE range. That is tiny. That is really small. My blades are in an area of 2.5. Actually, no, that might be the AoE of which my blades can fall, which is actually really bad also. Because I have to be close to, and quite close to bosses and stuff for my blades to land. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's gonna work. I'd need to actually gain AoE. It would actually give me more damage as well. Like 0.1. Ew. You get 0.2 AoE on total from... Oh, wow. Yeah. Becoming more and more disillusioned. What was my Hierophant? This was the mana build, wasn't it? Mana bond. So bad. And you think Righteous Fire has about 5 million DPS capped out just on the Righteous Fire, and then the Fire Trap itself adds about another 6. Yeah. Give me an obscure skill. Isn't there like a random build generator? The website. I remember there being a freaking build generator. I just want someone to pick a skill for me. And then we go, yeah. Oh, wait, if I can filter that. Here we skill. Hey, Lunatic. How you doing? I need skill gems. Skill gem. Is that a bad keyword? Nope. I just want skill gems. Skill gem. There we go. Should I do a creeping frost build? Stacking that cold damage over time. I'm doing good. Well, I'm having an okay stream. I'm doing terrible at this game because I just can't pick a build to do the thing. Should I do a Flicker Strike build? That's an old school build. I tried the Storm Rain build before. Kind of funny. Wild Strike? No. Oh my god, someone... why is picking a skill such a pain in the boot? Why did they make it weak so we can only have one Void Sphere? I wanted black holes everywhere. See, all the things I want to do funny things with, they put restrictions on. Because it would break the servers, I bet. And they're just mean. They don't want me to have fun. There's something to do with runes as well. Stormburst is kind of lame. Spellslinger. Right, okay. With Spellslinger, you attack with a wand and then you trigger spells. When you fire projectiles from... Wait, it specifically says when you fire... Does that mean if I were to use Barrage, for each projectile I fire, it would trigger a spell? Is that how that works? It doesn't say when I hit with a spell or when I attack. It's specifically when I fire projectiles. I could just look up a spell slinger build, honestly. But what spell would I sling? What would be a funny spell to sling at high rate? Not necessarily a good one. Just wait, hang on. Is chain hook a spell? Can I have chains everywhere? Oh no. I'm gonna have to look up the wiki on. Actually, no. I could just click the button. Click. Let's have a look at spells. I'm gonna have a look at spell slinger real quick. The game, the gem has 2 functions. Cool. Reserves mana based on the supported spells that cause those spells to trigger when you fire projectiles from your one attack. Oh, cooldowns have breakpoints. Okay. Okay. Oh, it tells you the... Alright, cool. Shared between multiple instances of the same file at the same time. Default organization and stuff is not. It doesn't. I would have. Well, okay. I would have assumed they would have had that information if you could use. You can do a 1 base skill. Is Barrage even a 1 base skill? Hang on. Let's have a look. Barrage is. Fires 5 projectiles. Fires them sequentially. Which would mean you trigger. But it's got an internal cooldown, hasn't it? It's got that cooldown. There is a limit to how fast it can trigger these things. Basically, you'd have the Spellslinger spell. And then however many sockets if you had 6 sockets, you'd let me 5 other different spells. I think that's basically how Spellslinger works, is that you just throw spells out like crazy, but how do you make it good? I don't know. Can I have my cup of tea without the placemat, thank you? Okay. It's midnight. I am no closer to actually having a build that functions. At this point, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go and play a Righteous Fire build and be done with it, because it's a build I like. I like Righteous Fire. The sad thing is I can't do anything to improve it because it's already maxed out to the extreme. The only thing I can do is farm and actually try and build the build to the extreme level it can be, apparently. So there is that. But it's a build I like. And also it can do pretty much all the content in the game. Probably not the fastest, but hey. Pretty tanky and all that, so that's probably what I'll end up doing next time I... Oh, I've got hiccups now as well. Next time I go on Path of Exile. Stop trying to fap, unless I think of some other wacky idea to try and see if I can wangle a build out of it. Ugh. I should just stop trying. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know enough about the game to actually make anything decent, honestly. Yeah, alright. Let's get rid of that real quick. Let's close the game. I'm gonna head off to bed in a bit. It's midnight. I will be back some other time. Here's my Discord if you feel like joining. I will probably be streaming some other day when I have time. What day is it today? Is it Monday today? No, it's Tuesday. Oh, right, okay. Wait, no, it's Tuesday because it's past midnight. It was Monday. I'm being duped. Oh, so technically I did stream on a regular stream day where I would have normally streamed at like 8 o'clock, but I was late today anyway, but that's fine. I just stream whenever I feel like it. I stream when I'm doing something on my computer after 8 PM. That's the schedule at the moment. It's like, if I'm doing something on my computer that I could stream, and I feel like streaming, I'll stream it. But most of the time right now, it's just been like, I've been watching other streamers and they watching anime. I've just been bored, just been lazy. I should really finish off fixing my avatar, honestly. I've still got the broken bit of... I've got... Look. Can I get really, really close? Look at the weird black triangle move as I move my hand around. Woo, between my fingers. I have a rogue polygon trying to do weird voodoo stuff every time I move my other hand around. Because, you know, I know how to weight paint. I don't. I screwed up the weight painting. Anyway, I'm out of it. I will see you when I next see you. Until then, bye bye. Yeah, I press buttons, don't I? This one, and this one, and this one.